It's a tense wait in Afghanistan to see exactly how the population will react when news spreads of the shooting spree by a rogue US soldier that killed 16 Afghan civilians, including at least 6 children. Taliban insurgents have vowed revenge. The episode has sparked fresh tensions in the already strained relations between Kabul and Washington. Amy Bainbridge reports.
Villagers are trying to make sense of this ruthless and on many counts inexplicable attack. The bodies of the 16 victims have been wrapped in blankets and driven away from the blood-splattered scene of the massacre. It's alleged the soldier left his base in southern Kandahar province shortly after 3 in the morning, stalked homes, killing those inside, and then set some of the bodies on fire.
We pledge to all the noble people of Afghanistan our commitment to a rapid and thorough investigation.
If he did this deliberately, he should be punished with death. Otherwise, it will raise many questions, and it will help the Taliban benefit, and they will become stronger.
Afghanistan's Taliban insurgents have vowed revenge against sick-minded American savages. The US President Barack Obama called his Afghan counterpart Hamid Karzai and released a statement. This incident is tragic and shocking and does not represent the exceptional character of our military and the respect the United States has for the people of Afghanistan.
We also have the individual, the suspect, in custody, US custody, and he's being interrogated by Army investigators as we speak.
The job of the Afghan security forces and the international community forces are to protect the Afghan civilians. We are looking into it very carefully and seriously. A high-profile delegation of the Ministry of Interior has travelled to the area, and a special team has been assigned to investigate the incident.
Australia's Prime Minister says the incident is distressing, but won't distract Australia from its mission.
We know what we're there to do, we know the time frame that we are doing it on, and our commitment remains clear.
The war in Afghanistan is now in its 11th year. Civilian deaths are one of the main sources of tension between Kabul and Washington, but there have been many other flashpoints. In January, video posted on the internet showed US soldiers urinating on Taliban corpses. And last month, US soldiers burned copies of the Quran, provoking deadly protests. 6 American soldiers were killed by their Afghan colleagues in the wake of the Quran burning. But the nature of the latest violence is unprecedented. A senior US military official says the alleged killer is a 38-year-old staff sergeant married with 2 children. He'd served 3 tours of duty in Iraq and was deployed to Afghanistan for the first time in December.
Obviously, incidents such as these undermine the population's trust in the coalition forces. That trust is there because we're helping the Afghan people, and the Afghan people understand that they need our efforts in order to create a better future. But it is clear that the burning of Qurans and this type of attack on civilians undermine the faith they have in us, and it's important that we restore it.
The soldier comes from the Lewis McChord base in the US state of Washington, a facility of 100,000 military and civilian personnel. Last year, the US media reported that at least 12 soldiers from that base who'd returned from war committed suicide. Some in the US are questioning what they say is high rates of deployment and the unpredictable impact it has on soldiers. Amy Bainbridge, Late Line.